Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this channel is now called Ed in a Tent because I'm Ed and I'm in a tent. Makes sense. Someone told me that me making YouTube videos is unrealistic. Well, here I am. I'm in your algorithm now. I'm showing up in your video feeds. How unrealistic am I making videos is that to you now? I don't really have any plans for the day. It's still hot. It's not in the 90s. It did rain last night, but it's still very, very humid. I'm wearing the only clean clothes I have now. I have one other change of clothes and they desperately need to be washed. Let me show you my shoes. I've had these shoes since February. They're already coming apart. Look, this is my right shoe. It's already busting out. I don't have money for shoes. I barely have a job. I've been detailing cars for cash for a couple days, and I'm just starting out, and he hired me in the slow season. So I worked one day this week and I worked one day last week, and I was only paid cash, and I had to use that cash, one, for a hotel room because the next day was very rainy, so I lucked out. The only other day I made money was on Tuesday. I made $80 and he paid me cash, and I used half of it on food, eating out, because when you live in a tent, you don't have a refrigerator. There's nowhere to plug in. So what I do is I go to the dollar store in the morning when they open at 8, and I get little baggies of cereal and a milk, like $3 and change, because the dollar store recently changed their prices. They raised their prices. Everything is 25 cents or more at least. So I'll go do that, and I'll go sit outside the dollar store on a bench, and I'll eat the cereal and I'll drink the milk, because again, I'm homeless and I don't have utensils. I do have a container that I got at the Dollar Tree, but right now it's got pasta in it. It's been sitting out, so I need to throw that out and wash out the container so I can put something else in there to eat for the day. Now, I do a lot of walking because there's nowhere really for me to hang out. I can go to the library, but Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, they close at 5 o'clock in the evening. They're closed Sundays, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, they stay open till 9. I don't know why they just don't stay open till 9 and close at 5 on the weekends, but whatever. So, I don't have plans for today. There isn't anyone that I can call to go hang out. I don't have a brother or a sister or a father or somebody to call to go hang out. I can call my mom, but they're not gonna let me come there. I need a car to go to their house. I don't have a car. I walk everywhere. If I have to get somewhere, I take the bus. And even then I have to pay for the bus, and the bus isn't really free either. I've got about $35 in my pocket. I might be working again on Saturday detailing cars. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it's supposed to rain all weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I tried calling all these social services and there's no help. So I'm making these videos. I do have a GoFundMe, which I'll figure out how to post a link up soon. But until then, I'm pretty much screwed. I might try to find another job today on the internet, because I need to find something to at least keep my phone on so I can get a phone call for a job. You know, living in a tent, being homeless in New Jersey, in this area, in Camden County, is not fun. And if you know what I'm going through, you've been there, you know how hard it is for someone like me to even get help. All anyone wants to do is assume that I'm drinking, or I'm using, or I've got issues. I assure you, if you're watching this, none of that is true. I don't have any issues. I mean, we all have problems, right? This is a problem. Me in a tent, being outdoors, not being able to stay clean and fresh and smelling good and presentable is a problem. You know, it's a real problem. You know, I'm lucky it's not cold right now, but I've been homeless in the winter time before, but I had a vehicle then, so it was a little more manageable. Now, not so much. I've only got the clothes I'm wearing and another change of clothes and my important documents and some bathroom items. That's really all it. And I have some vintage 80s collectibles that I'm probably gonna start selling, because you know, I need to at least get a hotel room for a day or two so I can clean up, wash my clothes, get level-headed, think about my next plan of action. It's tough. It's already hot. I'm in the shade, but I can already feel that how it's hot. And it's only going to be like 88 degrees today, but like I said, it's summertime, it's humid, it's been raining. I'm getting bit up like crazy. I'm getting bit up like crazy. My legs, my arm, not my arm so much. But you know, if you know me and you see these videos pop up in your algorithm, it'd be nice if you stop by and say hello. You know where to find me. I already told you where I'm usually located. And if you're a former friend of mine in the next town over, it would be really, really nice to hang out and see you again. Maybe there's some friends of mine out there who can organize something for me, because I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can, and the best I'm doing isn't good enough. I'm always coming up short. So I'm gonna leave you for now. I'm gonna go get situated, do what I gotta do. I'm gonna get cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna fold my tent, clean it, or wipe it down, because there's all these dead bugs that I squashed from rolling around. I don't get very good sleep in here. Last night around 11 is when I started to get really, really tired. But these dang mosquitoes coming through the holes in my tent, because I was sleeping at another location, but that location had rose bushes with thorns and it got caught up. This tent also has an outer door, but the zipper broke, so I just have this screen. If this didn't break, I wouldn't be getting bit up like crazy. I thought about buying electrical tape or duct tape or something and move it across here. I don't know. I'll probably just have to get a new tent if I get paid on Saturday, if I go to work at all. I need new shoes too. I can't keep walking around in these silly things. Look at this. Look. These are my only shoes, and I'm busting out. Well, I'm getting hungry, and I have to go use the bathroom soon. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'll come back with an update later on. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope something good comes my way today. I'll check you guys later.